Hi everyone, welcome to the All Zodiac Signs Horoscope Psychic Tarot reading for the month of January 2022. Welcome to the new year. It's very exciting. I hope you all are excited about the new year. If you're new to my channel, first of all, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, an energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. I do personal readings, so if you'd be interested in a personal reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for personal readings, and I would love to read for you. I do astrology, natal chart, birth chart readings if you'd be interested in that, learning about your sun, moon, rising, and all placements in between. I do psychic tarot readings, of course. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to your ancestors and spirit guides. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. If you'd be interested in any of these things, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. My books are clear right now, so you'll most likely get your reading the same day, the next day, within 2 days or sooner, alright? So let's go ahead and get right into the reading for all of the zodiac signs. We're going to start in order. Alright, so we're going to start with Aries, and then go into Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. And then we'll go to Leo, and then we'll go to Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and then Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and we'll end with Pisces. Let's go ahead and get right into it and see what's coming up for all the zodiac signs for January 2022. Make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms, my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, my Patreon, alright? Also, check out me on my Vimeo as well, alright? Alright, let's get into the reading. So let's go ahead and start with the zodiac sign Aries and see what's coming up for all of the zodiac signs. So we're going to pull one card for each zodiac sign in order to save time. But we're going to pull in order, alright? Like I said, so let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of Pistek, many past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. In the name of the Mother, the Daughter, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Amen, amen, and amen. What is coming up for the zodiac sign Aries for the month of January 2021? What message do the angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Aries for January 2021? I get the 8 of Wands for you, Aries, so it's definitely a month of hard work for you. It could also be a month in particular where a lot of you seeds you planted in the past could start to sprout. Basically saying, you know, you could see the benefit of your hard work paying off in the past. In some way, shape, or form, it may not be extremely vast for a lot of you, but it's something, alright? But I also feel like for others of you, there's something about like almost like the energy being put to work. I don't know if like there's something where you're starting a new job and you kind of have to pay your dues, so to speak. You kind of have to show and prove yourself, and maybe those first like few months you work at a new job, you're put to the test, you're put to work. It's like that kind of energy. You could be this way towards others or this way towards yourself. There's also something about timing, or like needing to allow things to like happen in a certain timing, or giving things time to manifest, alright? Like 8s deal with time, patience, putting in the work, but knowing that it's going to pay off, like I said, right? It can also deal with self-improvement, can also deal with the past. So maybe there's something about moving in a new direction from the past. Some of you could be moving in the direction of the past, maybe in some way, shape, or form, Aries, so like being mindful of that. But somehow time is still involved there too. Like, are you wasting time, or is what you're doing, you know, in terms of time benefiting you? Alright? That's what I get with the 8 of Wands. Definitely could be related to career as well for some of you. Your professional destiny, or even your father's side of the family. Alright? Like needing to be patient with these aspects of your life. Alright? All right, let's get to Taurus next. Let's pull a card for Taurus. What's coming up for Taurus for the month of January 2021? Five of Pentacles comes up for you. Taurus, this is the energy of you wanting to get away from drama, you wanting to get away from negativity, you wanting to get away so you can like even focus. All right, have you time, me time. There's definitely an energy here for Taurus where you could like stress yourself out or get yourself overstressed in the month of January. So Spirit is saying be careful with that. Like, take time for yourself, and alone time for yourself. Like, get away. Like, even, you know, if it's just a moment of you going to the bathroom and the kids, you know, if you have kids or outside banging on the door, enjoy that moment that you have in the shower, even if it's 5 minutes. Like, there's something about that where it's going to grow over time. You're going to find, you know, time during the day to sit in the shower for 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, you know, because it starts to center around that. You know, for example, fives do deal with communication. So with this being a Pentacles card, Five of Pentacles, there could be these two are arguing here in the background, so there could be some sort of miscommunication, in particular with money, finances. I would watch that this month, particularly with work, job, career. If you sense something is off, maybe like for example not getting as many hours, say something. Don't just expect it to get rectified because they're not saying something. You may delay it getting rectified or situated or fixed. All right. So there's definitely something about use your voice, Taurus. Ironically, you are associated with the throat chakra, so there can sometimes be issues with that, with using your voice. But also there's something about needing me time, needing you time. Needing time to relax. So, you know, even if it's going to the park for a stroll or the mall, the market, you know, for a stroll, like, find time for you, all right, in the month of January, Taurus. Let's do Gemini next. What's coming up for Gemini? Two of Swords, so you could be a little bit in your head. There could be some resistance in terms of opinions, beliefs, thoughts. Could be you versus someone else, you versus a system, you versus yourself, even in your mind, alright? So there's an energy of needing to be mindful of this. There's also a need to not fight yourself too much, not fight too much, you know, like know when to put the sword down, alright? In the month of January 2022. It's not to say you're wrong. It's a matter of knowing when to be the bigger person. Alright? And knowing when to fight your battles. But this can also be indecision. You know, so Spirit is saying in January 2022, be mindful of this. Like, indecision or second guessing yourself. Like, you know, well, I think I'm going to make this decision, but is it the right decision? Like, the best thing you can do is make an educated decision that's also intuitive. Like, go with your gut at the end of the day. You are, you know, an air sign, so you are, you know, you value intellect, you value information, you know, especially verified, legitimized. So it's okay to research, to make an educated guess, but yet to go with your intuition at the end of the day as well. Okay? So that's what I see for January 2022 for Gemini. Let's go ahead and do Cancer next. What's coming up for Cancer for the month of January 2022? Get the Five of Wands. A lot of interesting cards coming out so far for you. For you, Cancer, this can be arguments, fights, blow-ups. Sometimes this needs to happen. Sometimes the tension needs, a place to go, an outlet. But there's something about, and this is kind of similar to Gemini, but for you, I'm hearing specifically, know when it's your fight and not your fight. Like sometimes, I don't know why I get this, I see this energy or image of you like being very irritable or like angry, but it's due to the chaos or energy discord in the home, and you being affected by it, which is causing you to feel irate, want to fight or something like that, argue. Or it's the energy in the workplace, that causes you to want to argue, fight, or, go inward. And then, it causes more discord. Like there's something about that, like understanding your energy. Is it you or is it other people? Is it you or is it them? And then maybe understanding that you don't have to participate or you don't have to be affected. Find your own zen. Don't meet fire with fire. Alright? You've been, as tempting as it can be, you don't want to start the year off this way either, right? But if there is discord, once again, it needs to happen to show the truth. Once something is said or done, a lot of times, depending on how severe it is, you can't really take it back. So I would pay attention to whatever these moments could show up as in the month of January 2022, alright? I feel like it's meant to bring awareness, of you and your triggers, but also of other people's influence directly or indirectly on you, alright? Interesting. Alright, Cancer, that's what I see about that. We're going to go ahead and move into Leo next. What's coming up for the Zodiac sign Leo for the month of January 2022? Ooh, I get the success card. Good news. I think I got the same kind of energy in your personal, individual horoscope reading I did on my Twitch channel. I'll check out my Twitch, where I do the personal horoscopes, Leo, because you got a good reading for January. But there's some good news coming your way. Success. This could be based on an action you've taken. Alright, a direction you've taken in your life. Maybe particularly for the past 6 weeks, 6 months, maybe 6 years. The hard work you've put in. This is a wand card, and the wands are about action. Maybe you applied for something. That would be an action. Maybe you've been working on yourself. That would be action-oriented. Maybe you've been bettering your health. You've been looking good. The Six of Wands can be anything, but it would be an action that you take. So, if there's someone that you're interested in and want to go on a date with, you may have to be, the one to step up and take the action of asking them. Or working up to it. The Six of Wands would show success. So, whatever it is that you want this month, I would say go for it. Because you might just get it, Leo. Alright? But you're going to have to act on it. Alright? 6 is the number of abundance, prosperity, relationships. So, do feel like there's possibility it could be relationship oriented. Remember, Leo's the sun as well, so you're about romance anyway. By nature, you're a romance type of person. The courting stage, all right. The dating phase, Alright? Interesting. Alright, Virgo, you are up next. Alright, let's see what is coming up for Virgo for January 2022. Make sure you guys like the video, share, subscribe, follow. Want a personal reading? Check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Read my reviews. Get a reading for the new year to see what's coming up for you. Oh no, Virgo, I get the Tower. What's going on? The Tower can be some sort of unexpected change or transformation. It can be a system crumbling. An ending in some way, shape, or form. Something that needs to end. It can also be something that's gone on too long. Don't go against your intuition, I would say, in January 2022. Be careful also, I hear of like overstepping boundaries or people who overstep their boundaries with you. It's kind of like the energy of there's like this coworker, for example. This is just an example, but maybe it will resonate with someone. There's a coworker who's like overly friendly, you know, and like, you know, they're always talking with you, always asking questions about you, you know, and you know, you just kind of over time feel comfortable like talking to them, you know, and telling stuff, you know, about yourself to them, you know, but then they down the line, you know, use it against you. Then you get called into the office. So and so told me, or I heard through the grapevine that, you know, you may be participating in certain activities, you know, kind of thing. Like, don't get too lax. Don't get too comfortable in certain situations or settings. Especially if someone seems overly like trusting, or like trust, like their energy comes across as like trust me kind of thing. Like, be careful with that. All right. All right, let's do Libra next. All right, what's coming up for my Libra? Oh, well, that was quite fast. You got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can deal with choices. Choices that deal with your emotions. I feel like making the right choice, though, Libra. Choices. Maybe reflecting on choices you've made. Could be relationship oriented. I feel like this could also deal with a choice or an offer that comes your way maybe in January, and it becomes should I do this, should I not do this, should I move forward, should I not move forward, is this the best choice? Like, there's something where winging it hasn't worked the best for you. And I feel like you've been through this before, Libra. Like, there's this energy where it's like, no, I know when something's too good to be true, or something about this seems off, or similar to, you know, a past situation, or like, trust that gut feeling in January, Libra, alright? For the good or the bad, the Seven of Cups doesn't have to be a bad card. There is a rainbow in it, so it definitely could be you kind of leading through with your intuition in the month of January. Could just lead you to some very spiritually enlightening places. You know, maybe it's like suddenly one day spirit puts it in your mind, you know, someone that you were once close to. It could be 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It puts it in your mind to contact that person. You know, and you're like, oh, they probably live on the other side of the world, you know, but then you reach out to that person and you find out they're like right down the street, you know, so now you have a new friend kind of thing. Like, man, if I had never trusted my intuition and randomly reached out to this person, you know, because, you know, I have a fear maybe of reaching out to people based on my past experiences, or a fear of like seeming crazy based on past experiences, because I get like past something like, based on your past experiences, this, like, but I don't know, either way, trusting your intuition could lead you to a very spiritually enlightening place. It's like, I feel like going to the specific grocery store and I don't know why. I'm going to go. Then you run into someone, you know, you haven't seen in a while. Or you, um, find a product that you've been looking for, you know, for months or years. It's like there's something like that where it's like spirit puts it in your mind, your heart, your spirit for a reason. All right, so trust it. All right, let's get to Scorpio next. All right, what's coming up for Scorpio for January 2022? Scorpio, you got the Four of Wands, so there's definitely something about you and friends, social network, or the utilization of social media, the internet to connect with people. That's going to be important in January 2022. There's something about networking in general that could be very important. All right. I want to say particularly if you're single. All right. Like if you're encouraged to be introduced to someone, you may want to take up the offer. All right. You don't know where it could lead. Um this could be you moving towards a new friend group, a new social network, creating a new social network around yourself. You're finding your tribe in the month of January 2022. Or there's something just about group settings that's important in some way, shape, or form. It could be a celebration with you and other people, or maybe it's something you're not even privy to, or maybe it's a surprise. Because it looks like these two are embracing and almost like they're getting married, or there's an engagement going on. Alright. So be mindful of group settings in January 2022, because there could be some special moments. Alright, that happen somehow, some way. Sagittarius, you're up next. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you? What's coming up for Sagittarius in January 2022? Remember to like, share, subscribe, and follow. Ooh, Sagittarius, you get the Ten of Pentacles. There's abundance around you. Could involve you and a group of other people. There's also could just be symbolizing you being so surrounded by enlightened people or enlightening people. People that are in some way going to change your life. I also feel like this is a symbolization that you're at the right place at the right time. You're on the right track for a life change, a big life change. I want to say with this being the 10 card, possibly over these next 10 weeks, 10 months. Could be as early as 10 days. But change, I feel like drastic change or deep change, which I feel like this is what this is speaking to. Doesn't feel like it's bad. The Ten of Pentacles would be good change. But, and it could be money related, work related. But it's change, I feel like that's going to take time. Definitely, I feel like, though, it involves you in your purpose, your career. Something along those lines, alright? Could also do with past life energy. Very spiritual. Alright? And once again, the number 10, 10 weeks, 10 months. Something along those lines. So, 2022, the year for you, it feels like, is a very prosperous year in a lot of ways. Alright? Very interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and get into Capricorn. You're up next. Capricorn, what's coming up for my Capricorns? For January 2022. First of all, happy birthday, Capricorns. This is your season. We are starting a new year. You all start the year off. And ended, ironically. Ooh, you get the Page of Cups, Capricorn, so there's some learning. There also could be some learning in unexpected places. I don't know, I also feel like someone, and the page can symbolize someone new, so this could be maybe someone new you meet. Because I feel like this is someone else. Definitely could be maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel like if there's a mirror reflection, like they help you to see something in yourself that you didn't know you had, or that you never have seen maybe in yourself. Like there's something about that where it's like, oh, I've never realized that about myself. Thank you for like, almost as like, like it could be something like someone in your life, new or otherwise, like it's kind of like the energy. You know what I like about you, Capricorn? This, and this. And it's like, oh, I didn't even realize that was like a thing about me. Thank you. Like there's something about that where someone could show a mirror to you. Not like literally, maybe literally, but it feels like spiritually, metaphorically. And it's like, no, look at you, Capricorn. Like you're great. Or like, no, look at you. This is how I see you. Like there's something about this where you kind of need that. All right. And there's also something about a strong third eye, your third eye being strong in the month of January 2022. And then there's validation. There's something about validation. All right? In some way, shape, or form. Like showing, proving that, like, no, the thoughts you have, like, these feelings you have, like, these insights you've been getting, like, you're not crazy. They're, like, for a reason. But I feel like it's someone else showing a mirror to you. Maybe it's something someone says. Maybe you go to someone, who's a psychic or an intuitive, and it's like they show you, like, no, like you are great. You are on the right path. Like there's something about that. All right. So it's a good birthday season present. Let's go ahead and get into Aquarius next. All right, Aquarius. What's coming up for Aquarius is for January 2022. Happy birthday, Aquarius. This is also your season as well. Late Aquarius season is your season 2, as well as Capricorn. But you're also co-ruled by Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn as well as you. You are mainly ruled by Uranus, so you get the Hanged Man, Aquarius. So there's definitely a need for patience. In January 2022, there could be a little bit of a feeling of your hands are tied behind your back. Like you got to leave it up to spirit, God, patience, the universe. All right, in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like if there's delays in January, trust that it's happening for a reason. I feel like it's almost like the energy of without this delay, they wouldn't have gone over this fine, minute detail that would have cost me later on down the line. All right, or without this delay, we wouldn't have realized that this car I was going to get was actually recalled and would have cost me an issue down the line. Like there's something about that where it's like, if there's delay, or if there's some stagnation or feeling of things taking a little bit long, give it some time. It's for a reason, all right? Trust the timing of everything. I feel like, once again, delays, things being tied, causing you to feel like your hands are tied behind your back, or like, there's this losing sense of control, like things are out of your control. It's happening for a reason in January 2022, Aquarius. All right, I'm just letting you know that now. Trust the process, even if it doesn't make sense. Know that it's for a reason. And it's interesting. Sometimes we see like the Hanged Man, like he's hanging from a tree, like purposely. But I don't know why it's almost like in this limbo. It's almost like the tree is saving you at this time. Like you hanging from the tree is saving you from maybe falling even further down, like something like that. So, bide your time, Aquarius, and be patient. It's okay. It's going to get worked out. All right? Whether it's this month or the next month, I feel like sooner than you think, but trust the process. All right? Lastly, let's do Pisces to end it all out. Pisces, saving the best for last. What's coming up for the Zodiac sign Pisces for the month of January 2022? Remember to like, share, subscribe, you all. You got the Four of Swords, Pisces. So there's something about maybe similar to Aquarius, there's a need for patience as well with you. There definitely could be something about a support system. Friendships are, I feel like, a buffer for you in some way, shape, or form. Like, it's cool that you have friends, but there may be a little bit of a feeling a lack of purpose or feeling a little bit bored at this time, like in January 2022. There's something where, now would be a good time to start setting goals for how you want the next year to go, or the next 6 months or 6 weeks or whatever it is. Like, I feel like there's something to make good use of your time. Um, this could also show, like, you paying attention to the people you do surround yourself with, and are they aiding to the boredom? Are you just not resonating with them anymore? Or the things that you used to do or used to find joy in or entertainment in? Like, are you growing and evolving? Like, there's some meaning in, I feel like, this feeling of boredom or lack or having no purpose, or like, um, feeling a lack of purpose. Like, there's something about looking at your surroundings, and how are they influencing or affecting you, and not just the people. All right. All right. That's what I have for all the zodiac signs. Okay. So thank you all so much for allowing me to read for you all. I hope you all have a good start to the year, January 2022. It's exciting. Set your intentions, write your list down, clean out your closets, do some spring cleaning early. Let's start out the year right. You guys, if you want a personal reading from me, once again, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for personal readings. I would love to read for you. Remember, I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to your ancestors. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I do birth chart, natal chart readings if you want to learn about your sun, moon, rising, and other placements in between. I also do psychic tarot readings. And I also do dream interpretation readings and candles and so much more. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I'll see you soon. Love and light. God bless. And Happy New Year!